welcome back to my Stonehearth Let's Play. I'm Taylor, and while we were away, the Hearthlings have been busy. They finished the two shacks, for our warrior and healer. We have a new wall. I think it looks fairly nice. And we have some wheat. I also took the time to make some stockpiles and some storage bins so that we can hopefully get the ground cleared up and make it look a little nicer. Also, our herbalist has been harvesting her own herbs, and we have a composting bin for all those disgusting rotten foods. And a stairwell. I think it looks pretty nice. I wasn't sure about using a full-length wall there, but I don't mind it. Oh, I see I've made a mistake though. That's too bad. Sure that I can fix that up. Okay, let's start this wall over. So we'll dig out these 3 blocks. Hearthlings will get to that eventually, they're quite busy. And right now they're building a double house to honor some of the very nice commenters I've had. So welcome Nurse Joy. And let's see. I don't know much about you, Bonto. I think you'd make a good healer. Because you have a very soothing, kind voice. What just happened? That's not your name. The Great Bonto. And my brother Loki wanted to be named. There we go. Loki the pleb. I'll be laughing about this later too. He'll live in here in the lower class. So while our Hearthlings finish that up, I'm going to start making another wall. I think that we should have a nice protective wall to about... Right, I can't make tunnel doors yet, so I have to leave space for a door. Now the walls won't be this high. Just give me a moment. I think to here. That'll do. I'll leave it a little space for building later. Actually, I should not. Will they be able to do this? If I dig out these 2 blocks, that's 1 space. I'll do this and maybe put down a box. That should stop any invaders. Two. That'll do. And we need to make sure that we grab stones, so Loki, start mining. So Joy suggested that I uncover some of these darker areas around our build so that we can be prepared for any attacks. So I'll send my warriors because they're the easiest ones that I can just get out here right now. They can do a quick patrol around the area. Maybe over here. Wow, Gareth is leveling very fast. I may have forgotten to mention, but I switched Gareth to be the farmer. And so that I can make Cecil something else. Actually, yeah, Cecil will be our chef. There we go. Loki's bed. And Cecil gets the nicer one. uh, I'll get an earful about this later. So now we have a nice pathway. Now this is only 4 wide compared to our 5 wide main pathways because the door I'm going to use is called a mining door, and it generally keeps enemies out pretty well. Kind of cheaty, yes, I know, but I think that's okay for now, while we only have 2 people in our army. So what I'll do is four wide up to here so that it doesn't impede the duck pond. And then we'll go to here, cut this away, or dig this away, and then dig out another 3 wide staircase. I don't know why I made them 3 wide. I think I made this one 3 wide because it would match up with this 3 wide pathway here. Quite possibly I'll make this a 5 wide main staircase. So eventually we'll place that down. But for now, I have a template. Thanks to the Real template pack, I have a template for a cookshop. What? I keep like switching the name in my head. So let's see. Maybe about here. And I think I'll have a nice well area over here. And I hope I placed this right. Wells are a 3x3. Yep, so if I do this, there will be a 2 space on either side. So something like this. We could put the well over here and have some benches over here. In which case we might eventually put up some fencing. But maybe the well should go here. And then 2 benches can sit 4 hearthlings, so I think that'll be good enough for now. Now, it's hard to see now that it's not dead of night, but I did not paint this very well. I tried to use a different outside for this build. So allow me to just fix some of these colors. There, good enough. So in here, I have plenty of storage space for all our cooking needs. One cook finish workstation or shelving unit, and different workstations that we will need for all our cooking needs. Man, I really need to learn more words, bigger vocabulary. Brain hurts. And I'll remember to save this time. Save. Yes. Get rid of that one. Okay, so they're done the wall. Done the other wall. They can build that pathway. They've dug out that much of the mountain. And while they do that, I will plan out our stairwell. And I apologize for being scatterbrained a lot. I know that I have trouble finishing sentences sometimes. I'm just not used to speaking or having to think that much. And when you combine both, it's disastrous. They'll be done that soon. So we'll start on the cookshop. Now, in order to have a cook, we need a mason who is level 2. Maggie's still level 1. So I'll have her craft some more things just to get her experience up. I know I had her creating some stone torches because they are the highest gold value at this level 1 for the amount of ingredients used. Yeah, you really need more than one worker to really get things done speedily. Maggie, please. We need you to level up. Well, once she's leveled up, she can make us a cook spoon. And we don't need a potter yet, but I might as well give her the experience. Told you I'd do it. Have a lovely large herb bin. We'll make use of that. daily update. We're still very low on food. That's because we ran out of broth, which is why it's so important that we have a cook. Let's make a weaver's spindle for the future. I'll get Runa a rough wooden shield. Oh, I don't know if you would have noticed, but I have different classes listed because I have 2 mods active. These 2 classes are Warrior and Demolisher for the Firefly Goblin Clan mod from the workshop. I've been playing Goblins solo on my off time. And this is a paladin symbol from the Church of Plenty mod. Both of these are available for free on the Steam Workshop. Oh, we have shooting stars. Shooting stars means that we have a chance for some little meteorites to fall down. You'll know that they are here if you see a plume of smoke. Or I guess hear it fall as well. I've only been able to harvest one of these on this. Oh, did you hear that? There's one. That's so fun. And that is a meteoric fragment, which we can just pick up. And we can make star steel out of it. Banto, congrats! That's a long ways out. Hopefully you don't stop halfway through. Go, Maggie, go! Go, Maggie, go! Oh. Maggie needs to sleep again. She still hasn't leveled up. That's annoying. Sometimes it can be difficult to keep track of all your hearthlings and make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Which is another way of saying it's my fault that she didn't level up, I guess. So we'll get that mined out, and hopefully Loki will get off his butt. Whoa! I heard another one. Right up there. That's fun. Would be nice if there was a third, because I believe it takes 3 star medals to make a star something sword. Nope, that looks like it's it. Joy is attempting the run. She'll give up soon because it's almost breakfast. Go, Joy! Go, Joy! Go, Joy! Yay! So hopefully she doesn't just drop it and run for breakfast. I feel like that's always a possibility as well. Again, I do not blame you. Breakfast is delicious. Maggie! Finally! Ah! Here we have astrologer Karina. So she tells us all about the meteorites. I'm just going to skip through her immense dialogue. And she unlocks the Star Steel sword for us. Okay, so let's see. Maggie's making the spoon right now. So Cecil is now our cook. Congrats! Fantastic. Finish building the shop. Cookshop. Oh, I have not been watching our wood level. Cut down 2 trees. Congrats, Joy! An official-looking fellow approaches. Not a bird this time. Kind greetings. At last I can see your settlement in person. You've developed even faster than I anticipated. You should all be proud. Thank you. I came out personally to help you on your last step towards being a true settlement of the Ascendancy. You've grown large enough now that it's time to choose what hearth shall represent your town as is tradition. Tradition? Indeed, hearths have served as shining beacons for towns all the way back to the Phoenix Empire. Their glow attracts settlers and prosperity, and the particular qualities of a chosen hearth reflect where a town finds its value. Value? For instance, a hearth of cheer is for those who believe that a town's value is found in being a happy home for its citizens. Sounds quaint. A hearth of makers, on the other hand, is for those who believe that a town's value is its work, and that its work is best measured in gold. Sounds productive. Finally, a hearth of glory is for those who believe their destiny is to stand strong in a hostile world, as the Knight Cid did at the founding of the Ascendancy. Sounds heroic. Cheer, glory, or makers, the choice is entirely yours. Envision what your town will one day be, and follow that beacon to the future. We choose... So, we have the choice between 3 hearths now. I think I'm going to choose the Hearth of Cheer, because that nature and happiness is what our goal has sort of been, our vibe, if you will. So this will boost our daily update net worth based on the overall morale of our citizens. Each day brings a new random buff for our townsfolk, and we get the exclusive market stall crop seed boxes merchant. And the boxes is for I think it's for like different farming plants. Not just herbs, but fruits and vegetables. So, this will take quite a bit of work. So, the most difficult thing will be to have 5 merry citizens. Especially won't help that it's going to be raining for the next few days. But we need to prepare a lot of food and have 5 merry citizens, and at least everyone is content. Go. So we have enough veggies to get some stews going. Going to set these 2 shelves on this side for baking goods. The rest of the 4 on that side for cooking ingredients. Minus any seasoning so that they don't take all of the herbs and put them down here. Which they are already doing. They were really quick. I should have paused while I was sorting that out. There we go, some delicious food. Now we need a level 3 mason in order to get a trapper. So we'll have Maggie start making some small fire pits because it takes more effort to make. We can start bundling up our dry grass as well. For some reason that's the cook's job. So we still have very little food, but we are up from what we were yesterday. And for some reason Loki can't figure out what to do with his stew. Why haven't you been making stuff? A fearsome goblin approaches. Maybe not so fearsome. The goblin approaches, revealing herself to be a bit shorter than expected. Bones! Bones! She shouts in a playful, almost childish voice. Bones! She continues. She seems to be harmless. Is that a child? Are there goblin children? Bones! She's clearly happy about it, hopping around in circles. Bones! Bones! Many bones! Suddenly, a stern and yet compassionate harshling voice rumbles nearby. There you are, Ratley. Who? He wears the colors of the Northern Alliance. Strong and grizzled, he rests his hand on the head of the little goblin. So there you are, going out and making friends, eh? He notices the people around. I apologize. Name's Torolf, traveler and former scout of the library. With a gentle pat, the goblin goes back to jumping around. Greetings. Ratley is like a daughter to me, he says with a bittersweet smile. I am the reason she is alone in the world, and she is the reason I left the library. Each of us watches over the other now. He laughs, shoving the past back where it belongs. I know you're busy, so we'll go find a place to camp for a few days. He waves his hand, calling Ratley closer. Sure. Oh, I almost forgot. He scratches the back of his head and smirks. I'll be busy setting up camp and won't have time to hunt very soon. Would you mind gifting little Ratley a couple of bones? The little goblin reacts enthusiastically. Bones! Give bones! Torolf stares back at her. Ratley, what have I told you? She looks down. Please? Torolf smiles. We would appreciate it. She loves carving them. Of course. Good, he exclaims before turning around. We'll be nearby. Stay warm. They start walking away. Farewell. Bones for Ratley. So she wants 5. We only have 4 so far. Monsters in the woods? Not seeing any. No monsters today. They usually like to come out on foggy days. So now we have this staircase cut out. That one is getting a pathway put on it. Finish this pathway. Might as well path it before we put in the walls. And there we go. Yeah, something like that. I think that's fine. Or do I? What does my OCD tell me? OCD tells me to do this. And that. Actually, I 2, 5. Maybe this. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So then we can have the next pathway going this way. As for the stockpile, right, there's a few these were missing. Oh, here we go. A goblin with a fancy hat swaggers into town. Ha 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 ha. You the new kid in the Great Red Territory. This means me less new kid take your lunch. Lunch metaphor. You make for us or else. Nah, no thank you. What? You say no? Then we take all things. So let's see, where have they set up? They're now under attack by goblins. Ah, silly goblins. You have no pathway to us from the mountains. Generally, they'd send out a raid every day to attack us. For I think of a season. And then they'll disappear and come back later in a different location. So you know what? They can stay up there. We only have two soldiers right now. And we are all out of time. So I will see you guys next time on my Stonehearth playthrough. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.